Hi, this is Monty from Motor Park Vehicles, and here's another one of our detailed vehicle appraisals on a car that's just come into us. Apologies, I've got a bit of a cold, so sometimes you might not be able to hear me that clearly, but I'll try and chat into the camera. Now, as I mentioned, this car's just recently come into us. This is our C230 Sports Coupe. So quite a rare car, C230, 192 horsepower. Normally have your C180, C200, but this is a C230. It's called an Evo Panorama, which means it's got an Evolution sports pack and a panoramic glass roof, as well as a couple of other extras, leather interior, front and rear parking sensors. But the great thing about this car, and we are really proud to be able to present it to you, it's a one owner, 60,000 mile vehicle, and it's got 11 service stamps in the book. One was completed originally at Mercedes-Benz Brighton, I think, and the rest were then done at another garage who serviced it another 10 times down in Shoreham, where the car originally came from. So the reasons we tend to do these videos, it's all about trust, honesty, integrity. We tell you exactly how it is. Please feel free to read some of my reviews on Auto Trader. They are all genuine reviews. We don't make anything up. Everything is 5-star. We're bound to get a bad one somewhere along the line. I do tell customers, look, you know, you are buying a used car. Things do go wrong. And we're obviously there to try and help. We give you 6 months comprehensive warranty with all our cars purchased from us as well. Now, the reason I'm holding the camera there by the registration number, please feel free to do any checks that you need to do on the car. I'll hold it there for a few seconds. As I mentioned, it's got a full service history. Now, with these particular cars, they're normally serviced every 2 years, 18,000 miles, that type of thing. So in terms of the MOT was completed by the previous owner, and I think there was only one advisory on there, and that was to do with I think it was rear brake pads. But when it leaves us here, it's going straight to our prep guys. They're going to check just to make sure that the brake pads hadn't been changed. If they haven't been replaced, we'll be doing that anyway. So again, yeah, please feel free to do any checks that you need to do on the car. More than happy to tell you who serviced it, what they've done to it. It's had a couple of brake fluid changes, etc., that type of thing. Air filters, spark plugs, etc. So it's genuinely been looked after. Now, in terms of this colour, it's called Cubonite Silver. So it's got a slight kind of grey, bronzy look to it. Okay. Now, these videos do tend to take about, I don't know, 10 minutes long. I'll try and be as thorough as possible. We are only human. We don't genuinely miss anything out prior to you coming down to have a look at it. So whether you are 2 miles away or 200 miles, you know, it should be as I've described it when you come and have a look at the car. Now, it is a little bit windy today. We've had quite a bit of rain recently, so this is the first opportunity I've had to get this video on. So we normally start off on the driver's side front. Now, there's plenty of tread on the tyres. I know you're probably not going to be able to tell too well, but there was no advisories on the tyres. They've got approximately between 4 and 5 millimetres of tread. Now, you will see something, it's a bit, not peculiar, but you can tell this has been looked after. This car's fitted with these kind of little plastic rim protectors. So you've got to sort of knock the tyres off a little bit, put these rim protectors on. It stops you damaging the edges of the wheels. Okay, the only other thing that we've just recently put on next, I had a spare set with a set of centre caps. Okay, and what I'll try and do, now we tend to use HD cameras for all this. I'll just try and show you down the side of the car. Hopefully you can try and pick up, you know, there's no nasty great big dents, gouges, anything like that on the car. Now, there are a few little stone chips here and there, and I'll point them out to you. Now, while I'm here by the driver's side, around a couple of the parking sensors, there's a couple of little chips on here. Now, I have ordered a Cubonite Silver touch-up, which will do that. But just around a couple of them, there's a couple of little chips on there. Okay, now what I'll do is I'll go around the back of the car and hopefully show you the same sort of view. Now, hopefully you might be able to try and pick up some reflections. If I just move that slowly enough. Okay, and you can see the rim protector on the back of the rear, on the rear rims there as well. So plenty of tread with the rear tyres as well. Let's show you the inside. So as I mentioned, this is called an Evo Panorama. That's how they were. I mean, I spent 14 years working for Mercedes-Benz, so I love these cars. One of my first demos was car similar to this. It's a full leather interior, and there's no ripping, no kind of signs of wear or anything like that. The only little bit you'd probably see, and if I move the seat forward, it's probably just where the seat belt is, just a little bit of wear on the seat there, but really nothing that to worry about. So this car's covered just over 60,000 miles. It hasn't gone over to 61 yet, but just over 60,000 miles. 5-speed automatic transmission, climate control, air conditioning. You've got multi-function steering wheel. Now, some people have mentioned before with these cars, if the car isn't fitted with phone pre-wiring, they don't actually work. They don't actually do anything. It will just say no function. But you will get some dealers on there that will tell you that you've got phone pre-wiring or something like that when you haven't. All the door panels look in great condition. And the all important bit, the panoramic glass roof. So you get the front section, the front glass section slides over the rear one. You have also got a blind that comes out from the centre and it pops over the front and the back if you didn't want the glass roof exposed, but it makes it a lot more airy in the car. So going round the back, I've noticed a couple of little bits and pieces on the back, nothing major. Just I mentioned to you about round the parking sensors, a little chip there as well, but again these will all be touched up. Now if I took a picture from back here you wouldn't pick any of that up, but I will show it to you on the back of the car. Alright, now these cars do come with a space saver spare wheel. You have to sort of pump them up. There's a pump up kit in there as well. There'll be some pictures of that. Round back of the bumper, now I mentioned she's got parking sensors. They're front and rear, they're audible and visible, or visual, so you get light and sound. Back of the car you can see plenty of tread on the tyres. Hopefully if I can move the camera really slowly you can try and pick up some reflections. Again, it looks absolutely stunning. There's nothing I can see or nothing that I've come across in terms of dents or damage. You've got a few little stone chips that look like they've been touched up by the previous owner maybe, but you can hardly see anything on there. Now again, this car is what, 2003. She's going to be coming, she's what, so 15 years of age. Please, please, please guys, don't expect a brand new car. It is a lovely, lovely condition car, but please don't expect a brand new car. Okay, when you come down, even though it's got 60,000 miles and it has been genuinely looked after, you're going to have a few little chips here and there that have been touched up. You've got to understand that. Okay, now front wheel, again, all really good, and you can see that rim protector where it's come into done its job most of the time, where the near side front wheel is the wheel that always gets close to the curb, and it's certainly done its job and saved the wheels from all being scuffed. Now let's show you inside the passenger compartment. Again, door panels all looking really fine fettle. Leather interior on this side as well. Really doesn't look like the passenger seat's been sat in at all, and neither has the back. Let me just show you the back seats. Look at that. Set of mats in the car as well. They've got kind of a dark silver or grey kind of piping to them, but look in really good condition. There's a tiny, I just noticed it just up there, you can see where my finger is, just a tiny little mark. It might just be a bit of dirt, to be fair, I might have missed it, but all looks great in there. You've got this kind of really nice, it's not carbon fibre look, centre part to the dash, but that's what you got with the sports pack. So the sports pack, you got a 3-spoke steering wheel, slightly different pedals, the wheels, or accelerating brake pedals, wheels. The exhaust tailpipe was a sort of an oval tailpipe. Sports suspension, slightly lower suspension, slightly stiffer, but not too bad. Okay, again, this one's still got its original Mercedes-Benz screen. Just show you the panoramic glass roof from here. Now we're coming up to about 10 minutes long now, so apologies. So Couple of little bits here, again, it'll need to be touched up around the parking sensor. Now there will be some shots of the engine bay. We do not jet wash any engine bays. I'll repeat that, we don't jet wash them. Two reasons we don't jet wash them. One, we don't want to get water in all the electrics or anything like that and cause you know, potential new customers any issues with engine management lights coming on. And we don't want to try and hide behind anything. You know, there isn't any leaks from this car or anything like that. But if there is, that's why you get to, dealers tend to jet wash engines to an inch of their life, just to get rid of things like oil leaks. But we'll show you exactly how it is. All we run is a rag, bit of WD-40 around the car, and that's all we'll do. So we're coming up to about 11 minutes long. Apologies, I've probably babbled on and probably zoomed through this as quickly as possible. But if you're interested in this car or anything else we've got on Mopar vehicles, please don't hesitate to give me a call. I'll get back to you straight away, whether it's a text message, an email inquiry, whatever way, just even a voicemail message, and I'll get back to you straight away. So thank you again for your time, and hope to speak to you soon. Bye bye.